Okay, we're back, and again, we could lose the battery at any time. I just want to make a note that although this did have the outer packaging, the tape on this has all been popped already. Let's just take a look at that. I did not open that up. So now that makes me suspicious that this is an open box guitar. Whatever that means technically, the box has definitely been opened because it's not factory taped shut. So we will investigate and see if that has any bearing on the outcome. This thing is pretty heavy, and it stinks too. It's got some stinkiness going on. I'm just curious to see if it'll play. Because I have read a few other reviews on these guitars. I wouldn't say overwhelming, but there have been a few people who have reported issues with playing. So, we're going to spare you again for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to go plug it in and play. I just weighed it. This one's 7.4 pounds. The previous one I had was 7 pounds. So they feel heavier than they actually are. Because again, that's within reason, although I've had other thin lines that were 6.5 pounds, but 7.4 is certainly not a heavyweight. So we'll be back with the further impressions. Okay, and so this is the wrap-up of the new Guitar Day 2 in one day. This is again the DJC 1000. This is their version of a thin line. Again, very nice guitar. The previous one I got had a bum potentiometer. These seem to be working fine. I've only had it for a couple hours. The only issue on this guitar, which the other guitar did not suffer from, this has incredibly sharp fret ends. So this is going to take 5, 10, 15 minutes of some massaging. Certainly not unexpected in a guitar of this price range, or honestly many price ranges, because it's very weather dependent. Cold weather, warm weather, dry weather, moist weather. But this is a very nice guitar, and again, for anyone who's interested, I highly recommend that you go to eBay. Donner is blowing these things out. Again, I'm guessing that they're being discontinued. The first one I had weighed 7 pounds. This one weighs 7.4. Yeah, you would expect the thin line to be a little bit lighter. One of the interesting things that Donner does that a lot of the other budget ones don't do, they don't do binding on the F-hole, but they do paint it, and they also paint straight down in so that the void is dark. Purely cosmetic, matters to some people, matters not to other people. Anyways, I highly recommend this guitar. It is the golden age of budget guitars. I've owned the big boys, the Gibsons and the Fenders and the other brand names once upon a time. As you get older, your needs change. I only play in my living room now, so there would be no reason at all for me to spend the big bucks when these guitars really provide everything I need. So I'm happy as a clam, as they say. And again, to the point of boredom and tears. Today is January the 25th, 2025. It's a beautiful midwinter's day. We had some snow on Thursday, a little lingering snow on Friday. Today it's crystal clear, but a brisk 25 degrees outside. This is actually quite warm because a week ago we were below zero, so this is could be considered a warming trend. So anyways, thank you for joining me. More guitars always in the pipeline because I love guitars. I don't know about you, but you're watching, so I assume you love guitars too. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.